Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Good morning, guys. Wall Street's mood is upbeat into Friday open with S&P 500 notching another record closing high yesterday. Tech and consumer discretionary stocks led the charge. Amazon popped 4.3%, Broadcom jumped, and Meta also advanced on strong sector momentum. The Dow climbed 350 points, joining the S&P 500 and Nasdaq in closing higher. As positive labor market data and expectations for an interest rate cut by the Federal Reserve helped us to cement risk appetite going into the action today. Now, we are all looking at the pending economic data, which is the jobs report, the market's big catalyst. And after a week of soft labor readings, sluggish private payrolls, and higher jobless claims, investors are betting nearly 99% odds on a September Fed rate cut. If the employment data shows more cooling, Powell's latest comments remain dovish, and uncertainty over how the data will influence policy is driving a more cautious trading tone ahead of the release. And if you look at the sector moves and company news, I would say that Amazon and other consumer-centric stocks are rallying strongly, and the sector has risen over 2%. Broadcom surged ahead of earnings and on news of its new partnership with OpenAI to create AI chips. Salesforce lagged, dropping 4.9% after missing revenue forecasts. Some tech names are still struggling to ride the AI wave in a profitable manner. The recent rise in jobless claims and muted hiring data indicate that labor market may be losing steam. Increasingly, it's looking like there's the likelihood of the Fed opting for a rate cut at this month's meeting. Treasury yields have retreated from a recent peak, supporting stock valuations, especially for tech and growth stocks. Market breadth is solid, while advancing issues outnumbering decliners. Again, this is all adding weight to the bullish tone. So, friends, I'm thinking that at this point of time, instead of focusing on the fundamentals, I'm going to be focusing on the momentum and the trend, and probably go a little long with the understanding that I need to take profits as soon as possible. And I'm finally decided that today I'm going to reduce my shorts. I'm going to book some losses. It will wipe out my profits so far if I book all the losses. So I'm going to go gradually, not in one day, but a little bit every day, and see where it goes. That said, I'm going to be a bit brief today because I have to be in downtown Toronto by around 9:30 a.m. and it's almost a 1.5 hour ride from here. So drive from here. So let's keep this brief. Let me go to the TradingView platform and see what I can show you out there. So here we are in the TradingView platform. We are looking at S&P 500 futures. As you can see, we are looking extremely strong. Pre-market, we are up 0.20%, even though the market sentiment is bullish. And even though we are seeing that the MACD is bearish, the momentum is still pretty high, plenty of room on the RSI. And I think that there is further possibility of going higher and creating new record highs. And we are at this point of time knocking at the doors of a record high. Probably will break it today. Same is the case for Nasdaq as well, doing extremely well, breaking through a resistance from the past of 23,000 to 23,761. So that has now become a support. And today we are likely to go further higher because pre-market we are up 0.52%. Dollar index has gone down a little bit, and so has the bond yields, as we discussed earlier. And if I go into the indicators and look at gold, gold has resumed its journey. I think it is creating a bull flag or a bullish pennant out here, and the breakout is on the upside. And I have a target which takes us all the way up to $3,898. And it has some challenges in between, like this peak that we have out here. We have to break this peak, which is, let me draw this line out here, a trend line, and show you where exactly this is. So it's at 3,499.987. We already broke that free. This was the topping tail that we had. And therefore, we are now looking at a new target of 3,893.24. We are on the way there, because if we were to extrapolate this flagpole, and if the pennant breaks out on the upper side, that's the length that it can go up, and that will set us up nicely to target this diagonal line of resistance from the parallel channel, which has been coming with us for the longest time. Now, QQQ also shows a positive open. It's up 0.53%. So friends, today is going to be a great day. Another day of a lot of profits, it seems. And I'll catch up with you again in the next video during the day. I've done a video talking about what the governments have missed about the AI future. And that's a risk for not only investors, but everybody in general. Check out that video. It's going to release at around 9 o'clock. With that, my friends, I'd like to say that this brings me to an end of the video. I have not done any technical analysis for today. It's a moot point. Market is buoyant. Take care. Have a great day. Bye for now.